Hello and welcome to the Tales of a Retail Nothing podcast. The podcast made by a retail worker for retail workers, wherein I'll tell you of the horrors of the human condition seen in my near 15 years in the industry. Shudder in terror as you hear tale of stories most bizarre and strange, where ignorance and stupidity reign, here in my tales of a retail nothing. If you've met with horrible fates such as these, then this is the podcast for you.
Hello, my party people, and welcome back to Tales of a Retail Nothing. Today's episode is one that's very dear and near to my heart. Prank calls. If you or anyone you know work in retail in any length of time, I'm sure you've come across one or two of these in your tenure. The problem I have is that if you're going to do a prank call, you better damn sure have a good one. Because more often than not, it's not good and it's not funny. Just had somebody call today, as a matter of fact, and was calling to ask for, do you have cat or dog pee? To which I responded, like a product to get rid of cat or dog pee. And I'm like, no, I just want cat or dog pee. At which point I hung up on them. You see, if you don't put anything into it, I'm not going to play along. Like, if you're not going to have any effort on your end, why should I put any effort in on mine? Because, where's the joke? Oh, so we're probably going back a few years now, but if any listeners have heard of, I think of the name of the group, but if you look up Waffle House prank call, you'll probably find it. It's pretty funny. Group X. God, that was years ago. Fucking 9 years ago. Jesus Christ, I'm old. Yeah, the Group X Waffle House prank call. It is legendary. Probably one of the funniest prank calls I've ever heard that wasn't using a soundboard, which can be funny, but typically is not. You know, if you've heard that one before, by all means go look that up. It's funny as hell. But yeah, I mean, prank calls, like, I appreciate prank calls, I really do, but I mean, if you're not gonna put the effort in, don't even bother. Moreover, it's fucking 2018. How much fucking free time do you have that you're prank calling a business? You got fucking Instagram, you got YouTube, you got video games, you got board games. There's so many other outlets more constructive than fucking calling a business and making a prank call that isn't even good. Just, I don't know. I'm sure I've had, a handful over the time I worked for the company. I mean, that was probably the worst to date. Most of them usually have something to do with asking for an apple that a store would never carry, which can be funny. The scenario is usually there's like 3 people on the other end of the line, and one person is trying to pretend they're an adult or ask a question or something, and then the other 2 people are just snickering constantly in the background, so it's like a dead giveaway. I don't know. I don't understand why they would bother. Such a small amount of what could possibly be conceived as humor. I really need to get on Reddit, do an AMA or something. I would like to get more feedback from people. Any of the topics I've got going on here, because I'm sure Reddit has plenty of wonderful stories, as they often do. Thank you for listening to my mini rant. Thank you for listening, and good night.